In this video, I'm going to go through the solutions for worksheet number 3. So in this worksheet, we're looking at inequalities. So we have to réiteigh an ag go raibh seo a leanús agus léirigh an take réiteigh ar an uimhirlíne. So we have to solve the inequality and represent the solution set on a number line. So part 1, we have 3x minus 2 is less than or equal to 10, and x is an element of the natural numbers, Ibra Akinta. So in this case, we treat the inequality sign the same way that we treat the equal sign when we're solving these inequalities. So my next step will be 3x less than or equal to 10 plus 2. So 3x is less than or equal to 12. X less than or equal to 12 divided by 3. So x is less than or equal to 4. So now I have to represent the numbers x less than or equal to 4 on a number line. So because they're natural numbers, I'm starting at 1. Ibra Akinta is just positive whole numbers. So I fill in my numbers on my number line. I always go to 1 or 2 after the number that I'm talking about. So that's why I'm going up to 5. So we always start off with just a blank number line, and then we draw in the numbers that we're talking about. So whole numbers, so I'm using dots. We're talking about the numbers less than or equal to 4. So I'm just putting dots on 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, the reason why I don't put my arrow just right here is because that would suggest that I'm talking about all of the natural numbers, because the dots go right up to the arrow. So that's why I include the 5, so I know that it stops at 4. So part 2, 8x minus 1 is less than 5x minus 10. This time I'm talking about slán Ifrica, so positive and negative whole numbers. So again, I treat the inequality sign the same way that I treat the equal sign. So I'm bringing my x's to one side and my numbers to the other. So 8x minus 5x gives me 3x. 3x is less than minus 9. X is less than minus 9 divided by 3. So x is less than minus 3. So again, starting off with a blank number line. So if I'm talking about the numbers just less than minus 3, I'm not including minus 3. So it's minus 4, minus 5. My dots are going right up to the end of the arrow to show that it continues to infinity in that negative direction. Part 3. 7 minus 4x over 2 greater than or equal to 2x plus 1 over 3. For this set, we're talking about réiteigh Ifrica, the real numbers, so it includes all numbers. So for Ibra Akinta and slán Ifrica, we use the dots, and for réiteigh Ifrica, we're going to be using the heavy line, because it includes every single number. Okay, so because I have single fractions on both sides, I can cross multiply to get rid of my 2 and my 3. So I'm going to multiply the left by 3 and the right by 2. When I simplify, I get 21 minus 12x greater than or equal to 4x plus 2. So I'll bring my x's to one side, my numbers to the other. So I have minus 12x minus 4x greater than or equal to 2 minus 21. Minus 12 minus 4 is going to give me minus 16x. 2 minus 21 will give me minus 19. So at this stage, what we want to recall is what happens when we have a negative value for x. Okay, so I'll just simplify to give minus x greater than or equal to minus 19 divided by 16. So we want to recall that if we're multiplying everything by minus 1 in order to make x positive, we have to also change the sign in the middle. So we can think of it as we have to change all of the signs. So it will become x is less than or equal to 19 over 16. So we could use our calculator at this stage to help us when it comes to illustrating this on a number line. So 19 over 16 is equal to approximately, to one decimal place, it's 1.2. So that will make it a little bit easier. So again, starting off with our blank number line, because I'm talking about the number 1.2, I'm just going to start at number 2. So when it comes to Ray Divrika, we want to consider whether the number is included or not. So it's less than or equal to 1.2. So we are including that value. So that means we put a closed circle. If it was just less than, so if it's less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, we have the closed circle. If it's just less than or greater than, we have the open circle to show that we're not including that specific number. We only use those for Ray Divrika. So if I'm 1.2, I'm approximately here. So if we were doing on graph paper, it'd be much easier to make sure that we're talking with the exact point. So I put my open circle at the number, and then I do my line all the way down to the arrow, showing that I'm including all of the numbers that are less than 1.2. Again, this will be a little bit easier to do it neater in your copy with a ruler. Question 2. Cada Horla Nuratá minus x greater than 7. So this is what I was talking about before. If I have minus x greater than 7, x is going to be less than minus 7. For part 2, if I have minus x is less than or equal to 8, well then x is going to be greater than or equal to minus 8. And if we have minus 2x is less than or equal to 10, that means 2x is greater than or equal to minus 10. So x is greater than or equal to minus 5 when we divide both sides by 2. Moving on to question 3. We have 2x less than or equal to 5x minus 6 over 2. So this is C. And then we have D, which is 5x minus 6 over 2 is less than or equal to 7. So we're asked to display on a number line, Lerig, C intersection D. So first of all, let's look at C. Again, we treat it like an equation. So I'm going to multiply the left by 2 to get rid of the 2 on the right. So I have 4x less than or equal to 5. Sorry, that should be 5x. 5x minus 6. Bring my x's to one side. So I have 4x minus 5x less than or equal to minus 6. Minus x less than or equal to minus 6. So x is greater than or equal to 6. So I do the same for D. 5x minus 6 less than or equal to 14. So I'm going to multiply the right by 2. 5x less than or equal to 14 plus 6. 5x less than or equal to 20. X less than or equal to 4. So in this case, we're talking about the numbers greater than or equal to 6. So if I just draw a quick sketch of this one here. Again, for both of these, we're talking about natural numbers, Iver Akinta. So including 6, 7, and 8, continuing to infinity in that direction. We're talking about the numbers less than or equal to 4 here. So if we're asked to display where they intersect, we can't do that because there is no intersection. Because C intersection D in this case is equal to the null set.